a broke arm into a match that they know they're not going to have the advantage in 5 minutes, Team Devil's Rejects will have the advantage 2-on-1.
I can only think of two possibilities. One, save the healthy guys for last. The Urban Assault Squad are the heavy hitters. They're the power on Team Anarchy. Send them in fresh. Second, hey, Israel brought in a meat cleaver and a sword. Sean Tempers comes equipped with the Ace family tradition. He's got the cast.
The cast is true. But like I said, you said sending the freshmen. But my question for you is, will Ace Rockwell have enough left by the time the Urban Assault Squad get in? Because once the match beyond begins, that is when submit or surrender rules are in effect. Not until then. So Ace Rockwell could be facing a ton of punishment with that broke arm. However, I will agree with you. That cast is a weapon. And wait a minute.
Azrael, not even waiting, he kicked the door to the cage into the face of the seven-figure deal. Ace Rockwell quickly going on the attack. The cage being locked by Anarchy officials. Now, the rules to War Games state that the match cannot end until all 8 participants are in. In a little less than 5 minutes, the next man will enter. We know that man will be a member of the Devil's Rejects by virtue of Tank's victory over Nemesis 1 week ago. Right now, Ace Rockwell is trying to incapacitate the son of Satan so that he can keep some semblance of control even in that 2-on-1 environment. And right now, he's doing a pretty good job.
Well, you know, one thing that I've always said, Ace Rockwell, full of heart, full of vigor. He has been in the front lines in this war against the Rejects, and you have to know, this is the heart, the determination of Team Anarchy. I gotta hand it to Ace. I mean, as you see him going right to Azrael right there, I mean, I give him a ton of credit for having the heart. I just had to question the intelligence of sending an injured man in there so early into War Games, because for the next 17 minutes, he is going to have to be in there with a broke arm.
Well, that arm has not been a hindrance to Ace Rockwell. If anything, he has used it as a strength. It is an inspiration that has kept him fired up. You were at the press conference just like I was. An eye for an eye, an arm for an arm. That is something that Anarchy has as a stated mission objective here tonight. Ace Rockwell has been on that front line. He has been there since day number 1. He has been fighting with all of his heart through concussions, through broken bones, through beatings that are absolutely ungodly. And right now, I mean, we saw this man in the Anarchy Rules match. This man's been in Texas Tornado matches. He has taken beatings and kept coming back. And all of that is after the broken arm.
And right now, Ace Rockwell looking down at the weapons brought into the ring by Azrael. But he needs to stay on him here because, like we said, submit or surrender does not take effect until all 8 men are in the ring. But you got to administer some punishment very quickly. Gonna send him into the cage.
Slingshot. And Azrael caught himself on the cage. He is no stranger to War Games. That is one overwhelming thing that plays into the Rejects' favor. Once again, looking for the cage, ducks the clothesline. Rockwell caught. Throwaway spine buster. And now a blatant choke. There are no rules in War Games. No disqualification. Anything goes. Bring what you will. Come as you are. Those are the terms of War Games. And the match does not end until the match beyond begins. So right now, these two men have the biggest burden to bear for their respective teams. Azrael, far as we know, 100% healthy. Ace Rockwell, not so much, but he is making good use of the cast as we speak.
Well, I think just a couple minutes ago, Ace Rockwell may have made some contact with that cast on the head of Azrael. I can't tell, but I mean, because of the face paint, but does Azrael look like he may be lacerated?
Well, if he wasn't, he is now face first into the cage. Yeah, Azrael is busted open. The man has been bloodied. First blood to Team Anarchy.
Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace. Fight fire with fire, Ace. Don't ask the fans, just do it.
Ace Rockwell is a hero if he makes sure that this guy can't reproduce. Elbow to the back of the neck.
Fans, the repercussions have to be re-mentioned again. If the Devil's Rejects win this match, they get the keys to the Church of Southern Wrestling. Dan Wilson will emphatically be in ownership of NWA Anarchy, will be out of jobs. This building may no longer be standing. However, if Team Anarchy is able to prevail in this one, if they're able to get the submit or surrender from the Rejects, Dan Wilson will have to face Jerry Palmer for 5 minutes inside the cage.
Big drop kick by Ace Rockwell.
And that arm is already hurting. We're barely into this 5-minute period. Man, it should be ending soon, but the arm is already hurting, and we haven't even had the advantage yet here in War Games.
There are two things of note. War Games has always been a case of tradition. It has always been a case of trends. One thing to keep in mind, 1991, Brian Pillman competed in War Games and had an injured arm. He ultimately cost his team.
Hold on, let's say that. He's coming out for the Rejects.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to find out who the next Reject to enter will be. It's Sean Tempers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next participant, Sean Tempers.
And Ace Rockwell quickly going to work on the sleeper cell, Sean Tempers. As I was going to state, Brian Pillman cost his team War Games that particular year, 1991. But the other thing, if that is one lot in the Rejects' favor, a lot in Anarchy's favor, the team that got the advantage has never won War Games.
Well, the team with the advantage, you're absolutely right, never winning the War Games match. But has there ever been a team assembled quite like the Devil's Rejects? Tank and Iceberg, they won this event last year at NWA Wildside's last event, Last Rites. Sean Tempers was in that match. Ace Rockwell as well was in that match, losing efforts. Slim J is the only member of Team Anarchy to have won a War Games, and that was many injuries ago, and he had both eyes.
They've got Rockwell elevated and throw him full force like a lawn dart into the cage.
Now, fans, this advantage is only going to last 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a long time in the ring when you've got two men pounding your body into the cage and when you come in with a broken arm. The question next is, who will come out for Team Anarchy? You have to think Jerry Palmer has a sound strategy laid out for this match. He's out here to give encouragement to Ace Rockwell and the other members of Team Anarchy that will be out here. Well, right now, Ace Rockwell
Ace Rockwell is having the crap beat out of him, no two ways about it. Rockwell, too, I believe, has been busted open. He has. War Games is the single most deadly match ever devised in the world of professional wrestling. As I said earlier, a match created to contain the four most deadly men in the sport in 1987, now in 2006, designed for the same purpose. And we are about to even the odds. Team Anarchy's second man will enter.
3, 2, 1.
And it's Slim J. And Slim J on ahead with the door. Slim J on the top of the cage kicks Azrael away. That man is 15 feet in the air. Oh, yeah! Come on, Slim J! Come on, baby! Clothesline. Slim J is covered in the blood of Azrael. And now is commencing to beat the crap out of the Rejects.
Slim J was a good 17 feet in the air. He was touching the ceiling of the NWA arena. And if the wrestling gods are smiling down on Team Anarchy tonight, it's a good damn time because Team Anarchy has just taken the advantage.
Now, Sean Tempers down and reeling. Big Enziguri. And now, Team Anarchy 2006 going to work. They've got Sean Tempers. And now Sean Tempers will taste the unforgiving steel. Pillar to post. He's bouncing off the cage like a ping pong ball.
And right now is a good time for Team Anarchy to get their bearings about them. They've got the Rejects down. Ace Rockwell has taken an immense amount of punishment. He needs to relax a little bit, pace the match down, because you've got to remember, the two biggest members of the Rejects have yet to enter. We still have Tank and we have Iceberg entering for the Rejects. On our side, the Urban Assault Squad. So right now they got to pace themselves and try to incapacitate one of these two men to attack one of these big guys coming out.
Oh, Reject number 3 will be entering.
3, 2, 1.
It's Tank.
And that's a baseball bat, a wiffle ball bat, or some kind of bat with tacks on it.
The Strong Style Psycho has entered War Games, and he is pounding the bejesus out of the 7-figure deal, Ace Rockwell. Rockwell is a bloody mess. Tempers has been busted open. Azrael has been busted open. There's a lot of blood around Slim J. Don't know if it's his or everybody else's.
You got to remember, Slim J only has one good eye, so the peripheral vision not going to do him any good. And as you can see, Azrael trying to rip the other eye right out of the socket.
They're hooking Sean Tempers up.
I mean, they get that arm. They get that arm. They get that. Oh my God!
They just ran the man back, arm, shoulder, everything into the support post for the steel cage.
Come on, Ace.
Slim J is down. Rockwell is down. The Rejects with the 3-on-2 advantage.
Slim J looks like he may be bleeding out of the mouth, Greg Hunter. I can't tell, but
they've got him up. He is busted with the ear. Good grief. Slim J, if that is the ear,
oh my God,
and
Ace Rockwell's arm has been busted wide open. It's broke and busted wide open. The blood just flowing from the arm there. That's not going to do that broken arm any good, Greg Hunter. Come on, Gates!
Ace Rockwell being pounded right there by the cage door.
And right here,
the crowd getting behind NWA Anarchy. They are concentrating the attack on Ace Rockwell, and that's a meat cleaver.
10, 9, 8,
well, thank God Anarchy's getting reinforcements in about 2 seconds.
Healthy but inexperienced.
Nemesis entering for Anarchy.
These two men fought last week for the advantage into War Games. And right now you see Tank and Iceberg. I'm sorry, Nemesis taking it to Tank, excuse me. I'm just thinking of the next man out for the Devil's Rejects, and it is going to be Iceberg.
He's the only guy left. But right now, Nemesis doing everything he can to even the odds. No one ever accused Nemesis of being the world's greatest wrestler, but last time I checked, he was a pretty good fighter, and this environment will play to the native of the SWATs, one half of the Urban Assault Squad, Nemesis, who was at the press conference the most vocal and emotional man in regards to this match.
Well, just like the rest of us, I mean, if Anarchy loses tonight, we're going back to the unemployment line. Hey, come on, Ace! Come on, baby!
Ace Rockwell is pounding a hole into Sean Tempers. Rockwell looking Tank right in the eye. Boot from Tank. Tank with that implement. That spike driving it into the back of the head of a bloody and brutalized Ace Rockwell.
And there was nowhere to go but right into the cage. Come on, Slimmy!
Slim J, his equilibrium has got to be shot. The ear is busted open. They've clawed open that busted eye. They clawed open his busted eye.
Wait a minute. I mean, Slim J is just covered in blood all over his face and neck. Wait a minute.
That could not have been good.
7, 6, 5,
Come on, Ace.
2, 1.
There's only one reject left. He is the biggest. Iceberg is about to enter War Games.
Iceberg!
And Iceberg's digging under the ring. He's looking for something. But this is good. Every second he wastes on the floor is a second closer for Anarchy to recover. It is 1 second less that the advantage will be held by the Rejects, and he got a table.
Well, you know what? So much for that 1 second less on the advantage. Iceberg is entering into his 4th war game. He won it last year with his partner Tank.
Well, right now,
and this guy is sadistic.
He certainly is. Anarchy, though, is going to town. Every reject is down. Team Anarchy is standing or has the advantage in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or at least they did. Iceberg hits the ring and anything wearing camo.
Iceberg right now outweighs all 3 men combined.
He is not only the biggest man to compete in this match, he is the biggest man in the history of war games ever, period. The man weighs 600 pounds, and he's got Slim J like he's nothing.
Just ramming Slim J right into the back of that cage. The blood flowing from every member of Team Anarchy in the ring. The Devil's Rejects covered in their own blood as well. Now, with the exception of Iceberg, excuse me.
Now remember, only one man is left. We know who it is. It is Team Anarchy's Shadow Jackson. He is the last participant. When he enters, good God, when he enters, the rules change. It is submit or surrender. The match beyond begins in 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
And Shadow Jackson hitting in a house of fire.
It is submit or surrender. The match beyond. Now, this match can come to an end. Shadow Jackson just backdropped Azrael into the cage. And the 2 big men of their respective teams are trading leather. Shadow Jackson goes to the eyes, sends the 600-pounder to the far side. Power slam! Shadow! Shadow Jackson has taken the roof off the NWA arena.
And right now, Team Anarchy has become re-energized. They parted the batteries and they've gone full tilt. The dynamite has exploded and they're back to their feet. Take it to the rejects, baby.
Shadow Jackson's got the cleaver. Shadow Jackson and Nemesis are working over Tank. Tempers and Rockwell have paired off. Iceberg and Azrael are both down. Slim J goes to the son of Satan. All of these men are not strangers to one another. And right now, these men, the 4 men who stepped to the front for NWA Anarchy, are fighting not just for their lives, but for the lives of every single person who flies Anarchy's colors. They're fighting for my partner's job, my job, the sound guy's job, their jobs, the rest jobs, and they're fighting for 300 plus and dozens that were turned away from the NWA arena for this company.
Oh, but so quickly the tide has turned. So many bodies laid up in the middle of the ring here, Greg Hunter. It's hard to keep track of it all. But all 8 of these men are in here. And the thing about it is, take nothing away from the Devil's Rejects. They are leaving it all in the ring. They know the ramifications of winning this match here tonight. They can accomplish their mission. And you cannot take that away. These men are sick, demented, evil individuals, and they're led by Dan the Dragon Wilson. And here tonight, Team Anarchy could be watching those dreams fly right out the window. But I got faith in them. Come on, boys.
The Urban Assault Squad got Azrael by the noose. And now being attacked with those weapons by Tank and Iceberg. Iceberg!
Oh, that bat went right across that throat.
The leg drop of doom across the throat with that bat.
Come on, guys. Come on, Anarchy.
The crowd trying to get behind Team Anarchy. These fans have not sat down since this match began.
Well, Greg Hunter, right now, I mean, as much as I hate to say this, the Rejects are standing tall in the ring. And you know what, I'll tell you.
But Anarchy keeps getting up. Shadow Jackson, elbows, 2, 3, 4, doesn't. And Shadow Jackson sends Azrael into the steel. Tank has got the table.
Well, Greg Hunter, this is indeed our last night together. It's been a pleasure to make it to a second hostile environment.
I don't even want to hear that crap. Come on, guys! I intend to be here for Hostile Environment 2007.
The question is, will the building be here? Will the NWA arena be standing?
There's 4 men in that ring who are willing to die to see to it that it is.
The thing about it is, willing to die, and dying they are, Greg Hunter. I mean, not a lot of life coming out of Team Anarchy at this very moment, excuse me.
But it's not as if the rejects are not wounded.
Walking wounded, you're absolutely right, Greg Hunter.
The crowd, like the 6th man in basketball, like the 12th man on the field, trying to get behind Anarchy. Now, Tank has Nemesis. That table is positioned. Rejects, bloody. Anarchy, bloodied. Ace Rockwell at the feet of Sean Tempers. Shadow Jackson. Wait a minute. Nutshot Tank. Nemesis clawing his way up. Shadow Jackson climbing the cage to get to his partner. Shadow Jackson has got him. The Urban Assault Squad has the Psycho. Russian leg sweep. My God almighty.
Come on, guys. We got to do it now. We got to do it now.
Iceberg heading up top himself. And he's getting in Jerry Palmer's face.
Wait a minute. While he's doing that. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hey.
Our cameras, I don't think they're paying. Dan Wilson's over by the door.
I can see it. He passed in the hammer.
Slim J fighting the 600-pound altar of human mutilation. Rockwell follows him up. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Have you ever seen anything so amazing in your life? As God is my witness, this has been one of the most brutal situations and one of the most amazing nights in my career.
If I die tomorrow, I've seen it all. A 600-pound man has just been superplexed. Everyone is down. The only person in the ring on his feet is a cameraman.
But don't forget, Sean Tempers has that hammer. That is the hammer that broke the arm of Ace Rockwell.
Right now, the crowd here at the NWA Arena getting behind Team Anarchy. And now Slim J's got the cleaver. And he's taking it to the forehead of the son of Satan. Referee Brent Wiley's by the door, as is Speedy Nelson, checking to see if Azrael wants to give it up.
Come on, Ace.
Ace over by Sean Tempers.
Come on, Slim J. Make him say I quit. Make him surrender.
Tempers.
Make him submit. Wait a minute.
He swung with the hammer, got nothing. Ace is high! Ace is high! Rockwell's got the hammer! Rockwell, he's got the claw in his mouth! He is using that claw hammer!
Come on, Ace. He quit.
Just won the match beyond! And now, that sorry sack of crap, Dan Wilson has got to go 5 minutes. Jerry Palmer.
Oh, Greg Hunter, the War Games, the match beyond. Team Anarchy pulled it off. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what happened.
You did it, Ace! You did it! Team Anarchy stands together, stands high, and stands victorious in hostile environment. My God!
Greg Hunter, earlier today at the press conference, I had my doubts. They were founded. It wasn't like I was doubting Team Anarchy, but I was playing the real side of the coin. Greg Hunter, I'm sorry I ever doubted Team Anarchy. Tonight has been the greatest night in the history of NWA Anarchy. Now, yes, finally, Dan the Dragon Wilson.
Security!
Trying to leave.
Security has got their hands on Dan Wilson. They are forcing him into the cage. He has got to be in the cage. 5 minutes. Team Anarchy keeping Dan Wilson cowered in the corner. And Jerry Palmer, the general from the front lines who has led this war. Jerry! He's got 5 minutes to sever the head of the snake, Dan Wilson.
Come on. Jerry Palmer, I think he's sending Team Anarchy to the back because he wants this all by himself. He wants that snake, that weasel, that no good for nothing piece of trash, Dan the Dragon Wilson, who 1 year ago sat in your seat, Greg Hunter, and called the main event. This is sweet justice.
And all the while planning this crap because a year ago that first tape showed up. And now he's going to get everything he deserves. Beat the crap out of him, Jerry. Kill him.
Come on, Jerry. Give it to him, baby.
Jerry Palmer. Wait, there's Dominus. What the?
Hey. Somebody back there.
In the back. Somebody get out here. Dominus is here. And Dan Wilson with a low blow to Palmer.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Here come the guy.
Oh, my God.
Okay, somebody in the locker room, if you can hear me, get back out here. The rejects are pounding the owner of Anarchy, Jerry Palmer. Team Anarchy, and then some, trying to come out here and being beaten away by the rejects. And they've got a lock and a chain. They're locking the cage.
Wait a minute.
Team Anarchy security staff trying to take the cage down. They are trying to climb the cage. They're trying to take the cage itself down.
He's in there.
He's in there with the rejects. He's in there by himself with the rejects. Got him.
Wait a minute. Come on, Jerry. Come on, guys. Get in there and help him. Please, for the love of God.
Sal Renaro, Adrian Hawkins, Seth DeLay, Corey Chavis, Team Anarchy 06, Hayden Young. Team Anarchy 06.
Oh my God, Greg Hunter.
Oh.
Greg, no God.
He's got the implement of mass destruction. Oh, somebody, okay. Look, get the bolt cutters, dynamite, I don't care. Get this cage down now. Got him.
He just stabbed Jerry Palmer in the skull.
My God. Team Anarchy trying to get in the ring. And they got the sword. What the crap are they going to do? Wait a minute. Bolt cutters. Nemesis has got bolt cutters. Trying to hold that cage door shut is Dominus. Rockwell almost over the cage. Sauronaro trying to make some headway. They're trying to, Jerry Palmer has been busted open. He has been stabbed. Rockwell, or that's
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have trained personnel in the building at this time. Please make sure that the path to the doorway is clear so we can get him to the hospital as soon as we can.
let's go. Carry him all the way down?
Yeah.
Come on! Whoa, 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 whoa. Here. I got some. Let's go! Stay back, son. Everything cool, Jerry. Everything cool, baby. We're here with you, Jerry. We're here with you, Jerry. Man, it is, dog. You're gonna get it. That's supposed to be fair and square. It's supposed to be fair and square. It's supposed to be fair and square.
Back up, guys, so we can get out of here.
We're here with you, Jerry. I don't want to hear no shit like get your hands off of me. Your hands don't move. I don't want to hear that, man. Watch out, man. You see in this person? Man, y'all get him up out of here.
Squeeze my hand if you can. Squeeze your left hand for me.
Squeeze your hand, Jerry. My ribs.
Your ribs?
Does
that hurt?
Head. You having trouble breathing, Jerry?
Get under that? Down
there? Hurt that in your legs, too? All right here? Yeah. All right. Just hang in there. We'll be there in just a second, all right? His head's forward. We can get that thumb on wrapped on up. I need to get up.
Turn your hand over to your right.
Hold still. Lay down.
Need to get up.
Lay down, Jerry.
Keep your seat, sir.
Hold still. We're about there, all right?
Ribs, man.
You having trouble breathing with it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
7 days of candy.
No, hell no. Oh.
Keep on. Give me that right there. Go ahead and just lock him on.
And what?
Get it to him. Put the hair there. Go ahead and just turn that around there on you. Get in the air.
Make it feel better.
Somebody got pulse.
Your blood pressure still hanging good?
Yeah, oh yeah. He's a lucky man.
Get up.
Hold still, Jerry. Hold still. We'll be there in just a second.